Okay, so we're gonna finish our tiles that we started last time. These are all labeled, and you guys also should have your worksheet here just as a guide. So I'm gonna flip it over to the front side and just use this square by square. And I have instructions on here that specify how many layers of each kind of glaze you're going to use, so make sure you have this with you. So starting at the top is just a gloss glaze. So this is the one that I chose. If you get any glazes that are really dried out or chunky, just add a little bit of water in there and mix it up until it starts to look like a paint again. So rule of thumb is 3 layers. And glaze dries really quickly. So that would be 1 layer. I can let it sit for, I don't know, 15 seconds, do the second one and the third one. So let's see. Okay. Do my second layer. And I'm not getting anything on the bottom because any gloss glaze that's on the bottom will make this thing stick, so don't do that. 3 layers. Don't put this brush in any other glaze unless it's fully been cleaned, or you can just get multiple brushes and use a brush per color. The next one right here says underglaze, so that's going to be this one, and then gloss glaze as well. So our gloss glaze is in these big jugs. Right here. I know it looks like it's green. It is not green. It is gloss. So make sure you read everything, okay? So for this one, I'm going to grab my underglaze. It says 3 layers each. This one's a little bit thin. If you ever get a glaze that's looking a little thin, that means somebody probably added too much water into it. Second layer, 3rd layer, and I'll let that dry. And move on to the next one. Just grab 1 color at a time because there might be somebody else who's using the same glaze as you. So 1 at a time. When you're not using it, put it back on the shelf. So for this one, it says gloss on half only. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to show what underglaze is going to look like with gloss glaze on top and without it. So I have 3 layers of each, so let me get my gloss glaze. I'm just going to paint that on half. Doesn't matter which half. But just like that. Whenever you're done, imagine I did all the tiles. Just double check your bottom, make sure there's nothing here that shouldn't be here. If there is, wet sponge, wipe it off, and then this is going to go back on the shelf to get fired.